Hawthorn are the modern marvel. And probably a blueprint for these Dogs. Umpires today, Donlan, Chamberlain and Wallace. And away we go. Sunday, the roof is closed at Etihad Stadium. A good game of footy. That's what we're expecting. Let's see if we get it. One down by Ruff. Shields told to play on. Drives it inside the forward 50. Adams from behind. Tried to punch it away, but McAvoy with his strong hands. Terrific mark. Taylor May.
When they needed one.
We're assuming that Roughead will come back. If he doesn't, Boyd would go on the ball, and that changes everything up forward. Meantime, McAvoy kicks truly. That was a great pack mark.
He's kicked a stringer, sees the ball in Sicily's hands. So a great opportunity has passed now for the Dogs.
High, Hawthorn, judgment.
Over the shoulder was Morris on Gunston. Well, you can't kick a footy much better than that. Outstanding. Hawks have got their second. There's a few players when they have the ball in their hands in front of
McRae, suckling once more. Now some time for Morris out of the back pocket, chipping it wide. Oh, terrific Geray. Like a soccer goalkeeper going up to protect the corner of boundary throw.
It just shrunk the ground. Just all of a sudden, when the Bulldogs have got the ball.
Quick thinking to Roughead. When got the football, pretty ordinary handball to suckling Rioli. Well, he was having a look at a former teammate lining him up. Oh.
That was interesting. I thought he played that as well as he could possibly play at Suckling. He knew what he wanted to do. But
well, Rioli, 4 last week, like shelling peas. Just extraordinary how casually he does.
Again, doing much as he likes, lobbing this ball wide for Gunston. The better recovery, Gunston. Peels off from Murphy. Sends it deep into attack now. Schoenmakers clears his own path. He's taken this mark about to hurt the Dogs. Straight through. And they kick away now. They lead by 26 points.
How are the Dogs feeling at this point? Factor. Some of the Bulldogs making errors that they haven't made in the opening rounds of the year. Bontempelli's hardly missed a target. Caleb Daniel a couple of times has felt under pressure, you suspect. Isaac Smith driving ball to Rioli. Just drifted in. Goes to...
We were talking to Nick Rewald last week. He was on the coverage. He was saying the Bulldog defence don't seem to play on you. They just play an area. Well, when you play an area on Rioli, and I don't know who his direct opponent was, but if he has a fair leap at the ball, he will jump on the pack.
Well, Rioli's got 2 in this term, and the Hawks are suddenly looking really dangerous. 5 goals for...
Stevens in trouble. Fall out of his hands. Sicily's got it. Curtin voice goes to Langford. Puopolo was quick. O'Rourke hard against the boundary line. What a wonderful kick. He assessed it perfectly. Bypassed a couple of... Jack Gunston, 20 metres out. He's got 1 so far. But he kicks truly. They needed that one. So the champs land the punch.
They've done that for most of the day. Hawthorn been able to pin.
Well done, Kobe Stevens. Knocked down to McRae. Kick smothered. Rioli, brilliant. About 4 times on the one play. Never took control of the ball. Smith. Puopolo. Smith. Good luck catching this man. Bounce, bounce, bouncing inside. Now to Bruce. Normally brilliant as a finisher. No exception. Hawks back in front.
Lovely goal. This is the Bulldogs almost got it back a couple of times, but when Isaac Smith had the ball and poor old Matty Boyd had to try and pick him up, he was never going to do that, and Bruce backed him up. Neither side been able to run.
What an anxious time if you're a Western Bulldogs fan. Your side in a wonderful position, but against a side that's got an uncanny ability to get out of these sorts of situations. Birchall takes on Liberatore. Long driving ball. Gunston and Sicily fly. Spot the big man, Ben McAvoy.
That's the third, second, and probably second goal. And of course, Segler grabbed one before.
Gee, that's a great mark.
It's a strong mark. That is.
Just to bring it back to just 2 goals. McAvoy kicks his second, and the Hawks 8th. 24th disposal. Only Daniel and Dalhouse have had more on the ground. Frawley back to that man who's captain of premiership wearing these colours. Birchall in the spin, lost the football. Isaac Smith hardly had time to get rid of it. Liberatore likewise ends up with Birchall again to half forward. Big fly, show and makers. Here's a man that can solve a problem or two. Cyril! 3 for Cyril. And when he is on the ground, well, just about anything is possible.
This is the final finish, and the ball goes to Rioli, and he kicks the goal. But it was really the ball win, a kick ahead in the centre of the ground. Just for the last 2 or 3 times, Hawthorn are coming up with a footy when there's a big...
Hawthorn searching for a major to level this game up. 6-point ball game. Where's McAvoy? Sicily! Well, not paid, yes. Good leap like a few other players.
He had the run at the footy, didn't have body control. We'll see. This was definitely a holding the ball or an incorrect disposal, but Sicily had the jump at the pack, 15 metres out, did it beautifully.
Sicily, he's got his first, and the game has no leader. O'Rourke, he's chosen now. Lowers the eyes over the top, awaiting Sicily, almost Gunston. Just contemplates, you can almost see the brain ticking over, and again he chooses a terrific option. Kick was weighted perfectly, had to be 6 options.
Yep.
Chose the right one, Segler. He's put Hawthorn back in front. To O'Rourke. Steps back inside, takes the game on. Puopolo, the big fly. Adams out the back. Bruce, can he put him back in front again? Bruce, he's got another. Hawks in front. Just like that.
The goal.
He's just like space junk, isn't he, Paul Puopolo? He just muddies the waters.
Yeah, that's...
terrific. Again, then Langford followed up with a big tackle. Call it a 0-0 draw. Ball just stolen by Burgoyne. And what a cool sense he has under immense pressure. Gunston over the top. Sicily awaits. And Sicily can extend the lead to 9. Put it into the hands of Sicily. And Sicily gets back-to-back goals for the Hawks. Out to 9 points.
Exciting prospect. James Sicily. Roughhead has been tireless this afternoon, so too McAvoy. Daniel has been terrific. Wheels around, fires back towards full forward, setting himself with the land. Two-fister away. It's grabbed by Dalhouse, vacant goal square. Goes wide of the mark and through from behind.
Hawthorn will be wanting to move it on quickly. They'll want to be trying to go up the middle a little bit to try and they would know there's not long to go. 32 minutes on the clock.
Well, ugly sort of a ball might work out okay for Hawthorn. Well, it's now to be won. McAvoy won the football. Terrific to Burgoyne. Through the middle they come. Loose man is Sicily. He's going to get into the right spot. And Hawthorn just know how to get back in front at the right time. 90 seconds left. Oh, no.
Murphy's done a knee in that twist under the ball.
Wonderful by Bruce.
Something's not right.
15 gone.
When Hawthorn went down the middle, Sicily had actually dropped well forward of the play on the hope that a stray kick would come forward.
And Bruce was the one who kept him out of the contest, wasn't he? It was wonderful work by Bruce.
Yeah.
And they both win at strange angles. Now, this is terrible.
Well, the face I think, told a big story.
Just when you thought, hey, they couldn't be losers today, even if they lost the game, the Bulldogs, suddenly this is a big loss.
Sicily, a young man, how does he handle the moment? The answer is perfectly. 3 for Sicily, and what a clutch football side this is.
3 goals straight.
Oh.
Yes, when they scored that behind, this is where Murphy looks like his knee's twisted, that left knee's twisted. You're just hoping it's medial and not the cruciate.
To your point, Dennis, even if the Dogs won today, they'd lose now.
Yeah.
It's on the debit side. Sicily, 3 goals, 4 last week, an emerging young talent. So, 53 seconds to go. Hawthorn lead by 3 points. The Dogs have excelled inside the centre square. They do it again. Roughhead kicks it down towards half forward. Almost the clever mark, Liberatore. Dalhouse falling to the ground, trying to force it goalward. Litherland stands his ground. He's tackled by 2. Get a ball up about 53 metres out from goal. We're down to 38 seconds.
Hawthorn got the spare play back. Gunston's always the player who'll drop back to be the extra number in there, back 50.
Roughhead over the top. Burgoyne, smothered kick. Bontempelli in the grasp. Here's a chance down for McRae. Surrounded, gets a hand pass. Johannesson bowled out of the pack. Down goes Bruce. Reaching in there is Smith. He's got the football. Liberatore latches on. And the ball fell at their feet. And we consumed about 20 seconds right there. So 18 seconds to go. And this ball will be thrown up outside the 50.
So the Dogs now nothing to do but gamble. One last crack, and that might just be it.
You'd think so. And fitting at Sicily.
Kicks the match winner and absorbs the clock. Well, those at the top of the mountain don't just fall there. The Hawks, too old, too complacent, too brilliant. Well, Maxie, Sam Mitchell, 8th week in a row, 30 touches or more.
It was unbelievable again today, hammering. Mitch, you guys have been in this situation a lot, but great for a young guy like Sicily to stand up like that.
He's going to have one of those careers, I think. This stuff's going to follow him. You know, blokes play hundreds a game and never get in that situation. He's played his 4th or his 5th game and he gets there and just ice in the veins. Great the way he went about it, no doubt.
They were very impressive, weren't they, the Bulldogs?
Oh, great team. Really good to play against because they're just on. You can't afford to go to sleep 1 second. They really hurt you. Probably the game was played on their terms for at least 3/4 of that, so we're lucky to get over the win, really.
And the belief amongst your boys, yes, you've won a lot of premierships, but you're just never out of the contest.
Yeah, we felt like we let it get away a couple of times, but we knew just from a mental toughness point of view, we really need to get back into it. Even when they got those last 2, really disappointed, but then to have that self-belief to fight back and give ourselves another chance, which we took. Great effort by the boys.
Well done, mate.
Thanks.
Outstanding performance by Hawthorn. They really had to dig deep. They were challenged several times, as Mitchell said. But every time they found a way back. Spare a thought for this club. They came in, a lot expected of them, and they didn't let their fans down. A little overawed at the start, but they kept working. But they have paid a hefty price in the last couple of minutes. Their captain coming down with a knee injury.
Yes, Hawthorn, neither too old nor too complacent they're on, but I thought the Bulldogs were outstanding today because the game wasn't played the way they wanted to play. They couldn't get really run off half-back. Hawthorn got the break on them early, but they found a way to get 3 goals in front, and Hawthorn, as they always do, they're always in the contest. So they were the ones that were able to find the last quarter. 7 goals. Outstanding. Great game.
The sad part about it all is that, well, we hope it's not the case.